following clip is taken from a full episode of Hooligan Radio, our podcast where we talk movies, gaming, cryptids, conspiracies, true crime, and much, much more. If you like videos like this one, please consider subscribing and checking out our full-length podcasts here on YouTube or on iTunes if you just search Hooligan Radio. Thank you for watching.
Today, actually, in gaming, Microsoft said that they were partnering with Razer to bring keyboard and mouse functionality to the Xbox One. So that is going to be a hellstorm of people that are going to be upset.
That just makes... I feel like that just enforces like the Grandmaster PC.
Yeah, the PC Master Race. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think that it's actually bad to do that because, I mean, it's good if you think about how much they're going to make on how many keyboards and mice they're going to sell. But it's bad in the aspect that there's going to be people who want to play on their controllers and they're not going to be able to compete with people who have keyboards and mice.
Do you think the Xbox will be able to, like, because we both play console, and, like, it's just a little bit faster, like, the mouse, the keys, and everything like that. Do you think there will be somewhat of a disadvantage for someone who's trying to play on the Xbox using the mouse and keyboard aspect? Like, there'll be a little bit, like, delay or something like that? It's
going to be like this. There's going to be a middle ground. You'll have your PC Master Race. I don't completely subscribe to it, but having a PC has been a heaven sent. And then there's going to be Xbox with controller. You're going to have, the real problem is against PC, you're not going to get the frame rate that you would get if you were playing on PC. You're going to get capped at 60 probably. So you would be able to aim faster and you'd probably do better against PC. But the real advantage comes is you're going to slap kids who are using a controller. It is so much easier. You have, almost 100 different inputs you can assign.
Yeah.
So I know that the real problem is this is going to affect people who play Fortnite. Because I know countless amounts of people who will not play cross-platform with me because they don't want to go against people who are playing on PC. So if you give those people not their safe space, for instance, on their console where they play against the same platform, I think it's going to make a lot of people angry, which is going to lead to having all of these issues of people being like, well, I don't want to play on a keyboard and mouse. I want to play on my controller. Is there a controller-only mode? So then you're going to leave that either A, to the developers of the games to be like, recognize the input and do this, or B, tell them they're shit out of luck.
I have a question. So, what is it about a keyboard and mouse? I get a computer being better because it's a computer and it's faster and everything. But if you're still playing on the system, you're just using a keyboard and mouse instead of a controller.
What I think you're referring to is more of like the speed of just being able to do something. Okay. So think of like how long, and this is coming down to fractions of like seconds and milliseconds, but like you moving like up on the joystick, like having to fully move it up to where you like can press a key by moving your finger barely a centimeter.
This is the difference. 100%, this is the reason why playing on keyboard and mouse is better than playing on console. When you're on console, the resting position of the joysticks is the middle, meaning there is no input when you're in the middle. So if you're going from the left side to the right side, there is a dead moment in between. And it kind of gives you that dragging motion. With a mouse, you can just snap to where you need to go. Because it'll just go from where your mouse is to wherever your mouse goes. There is no dead zone except for you picking up the mouse. And in most places where you play with the keyboard and mouse, you don't have to pick up the mouse if you don't want to. You have the choice to have a dead zone, where on a console you're forced to have a dead zone. And then the other benefit is, for example, on Fortnite, which I think everybody knows, you have to hit whatever the button is to switch from weapons to building. Yeah. On keyboard and mouse, I have my ramp button assigned so that I can just go from having my shotgun to having my ramp. I don't have to hit a button and then hit another button or whatever.
Yeah, because
I can just hit one button.
You have to switch to building, and then you have to sort through. Yeah, to choose what you're building. So many times I go to build a ramp, and I build one of those fucking triangle things, and I'm like, fuck!
Yeah, exactly.
So that part I can definitely see how that'd be easier.
Yeah, so like imagine on my keyboard, 1, 2, 3, 4 are set to the different builds. So all I have to do is reach from my W to 3 to pull up a ramp and just throw up a ramp or a wall or whatever. Instead of being like, I have to hit A and then right bumper, right bumper, right bumper. I only have to hit 3. But the real thing is you can aim so much more quickly and so much more precise with a mouse because you don't have a dead zone, or you can choose to have a dead zone if you want to. Which is the reason why like competitive gaming and esports is on PC, is because it's that much faster. Like Zach had said, he stumbled and said we play on console because we don't. We play on PC.
We play on console a little bit. Not mainly.
Depending on the game. But yeah, when I switched from PS4 to PC, I switched like right when Overwatch was big, and you can easily tell the difference in the game speed between Overwatch on PlayStation and Overwatch on PC with how fast you can aim and the different characters that are meta. So it's insane to me to think that Microsoft is about to just drop this on people when literally I know countless amounts of people who only bought the Xbox One because they hated the PlayStation controller.
Wow.
So they were like, I like the bigger Xbox controller. I'm going to play on that. Now you're going to basically, if they want to stay competitive, force these people to play with keyboard and mouse.